question was, what have I done to help students since the picnic has stopped? And basically, we've been back in school for a week, and I think it's been pretty tough for all of us. We were very, I know I was very stressed out during the strike, and a lot of other students were very stressed out. And I think the best thing we can do right now is to just try and get back to a sense of normalcy and return to business as usual, and still pay attention to what's happening with the mediators. So we're listening to wait and hear what happened with mediation, and then move forward from that in trying to protect our student interests and make sure that our education is protected. But in the meantime, I'm just trying to maintain the roles that I've been taking in the UBC community, organizing events for students at the farmers market to be between classes. I've organized a training session for our debate society to help make up for some of the time we lost in the strike, stuff like that, to just try and get us back to normal. Definitely, that's a great question. So the question was, how am I going to reach out to students to tell them what the academic rep does and to just be a good representative for them? That's what you're asking. And so I have a number of plans. Like I said, I think I can represent students from all disciplines because of the contacts that I've made through the various organizations I've been involved with. But on top of that, I want to maintain a Facebook page that anybody can contact me through very easily. But I also want to recognize that not everyone's on social media, and so I'll move beyond that. My email will be open, I'll have open office hours, but I also want to maintain a board where I can communicate with students, and then whenever there are pertinent issues that I need to discuss and gain input on before I go to these meetings, then I can table in the winter garden to try and reach out to students. So I want to be very available. If anyone wants to talk to me, they'll be able to find me and do so. Great, thanks for the question, Molly. So basically, it's how am I going to manage the heavy time commitments of the academic representative with the other positions. And I think the biggest thing is, I'm very committed to being on the next board, and with that, I've already made plans for what I'm going to kind of step back from that I was doing this year to make time next year. So I've been very heavily involved in the executive roles of clubs this year, board member for PG First, stuff like that. And those are things that I'm going to be taking a step back from next year to make room for this. So I think I do have the time, and I have the time management as I've proven from the commitments that I've taken on this year. So I'll be able to find a way to make it all work with my schedule. Okay, so they're requesting about my ability to lift books. So some of you may or may not know that one of the other roles of the academic representative is to manage the Better World Books program. First of all, I want to assure you that by the time I take on the role of academic representative, if I am elected, I won't have this thing on, so I'll be able to walk around, don't worry. And I think I've done a lot of heavy lifting with some of my other equipment, especially setting up the farmers market, so I'm very well prepared for that. Thank you.